Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Advance and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show. We'll cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. Folks, this is just my other weekly update to let y'all know that Victor Wembanyama is a bad boy. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Now, coming into this season, as usual, there are various storylines that are discussed. But I think a particular storyline that we need to pay attention to is that of one Victor Wembanyama. Folks, it's over. It's over. It is over. Victor Wembanyama is going to win the MVP this year. And I think it's a done deal. I think it's a done deal, bro. If this guy remains healthy, he's winning the MVP. Guys, the Spurs, and I know it's very early, they've only been 5 games played so far, 4 games. The Spurs currently have the #1 seed in the Western Conference. They haven't lost a single game in that time frame. Now, if we look at the let me see if I can pull it up here. Spurs stats. I haven't actually looked at some of their stats yet, but I want to see if I can look up some of the Spurs stats this year. Let me go year by year stats. Let me see if I can pull it up. If you look at the Spurs stats, it's actually insane. Right, it's actually insane. So let's look at what they're doing this season. Right now, obviously, it's still early. They're #1 in the Western Conference. They're scoring 121 points per game, which is 11th. Opponents are giving up only 104. So they have the #1 ranked defense in the NBA right now. They're the #1 ranked. It's only 4 games, but they're the #1 ranked defense. Their offensive rating is #6. And their defensive rating is #1, 104.9. And the major reason for this defensive rating is because of one Victor Wembanyama. The last game that Victor played, this guy is just absurd. He scored 31 points. He had 6 blocks, 3 steals, 4 assists, 14 rebounds, on 43% shooting from the field, and he didn't shoot particularly well from the field. And this season, Victor Wembanyama is averaging 31 points per game on 60% shooting from the field. Let me just put that into context for you. Last year, he averaged 24.3. His scoring has gone up by 7 points. His shooting percentage, he averaged 47.6% from the field. He's now shooting 60%. And a lot of that has to do with something I'm going to mention right now, is he's limited his threes. Last year, he was shooting 8.8 threes a game. This year, he's only taking 2.8, which is smart. Not like these dumbass, oh, this is the smartest ever when you have 7-footers just up there shooting threes, taking out just taking out their size. Like, so why is everybody, why be 7 foot? Why everybody just be the same height at this point? He's only shooting 2.8 threes, which is smart. He's making 36% of them. So even if he's not shooting a high percentage, he's not shooting a high volume to hurt his team. If he was shooting a poor percentage, he's shooting 80% from the free throw line. He's averaging 13.8 rebounds, 2.8 assists, 1.5 steals, and 4.8 blocks. It's over. Let me tell you something right now. Victor Wembanyama is going to win the Defensive Player of the Year. It's a done deal. There's no better defender in basketball than him. Offensively, he's going to average, I think, around 30. And the Spurs are winning. If Victor finishes the year with one of the top 4 seeds in the West, he keeps averaging these numbers he's putting up. Not only is he winning the MVP, he's also going to win a Defensive Player of the Year, and he's also going to win the Most Improved Player of the Year too. If that makes any sense. Now, some people feel like, oh, only a rookie. No, you can win the Most Improved Player if you just play better that year. And it's a significant jump in your game. You can win it. Players like Paul George have won it. Giannis has won it. So players have done it. If he does that, bro, it's over. In terms of the hierarchy in the NBA, I think by the end of this year, Victor's going to be the best player in basketball. Yeah. I don't think I'm being overzealous about it. This is not hyperbole. This is not a hot take. This is not a prisoner moment kind of take. I think he's going to be the best player in basketball at the end of this year. I 100% believe it. Yeah, if he keeps it up. He's going to be better than Nikola Jokic. And I'm going to tell you why. Because he's going to be able to have a greater impact on the game on both sides of the floor. Nikola Jokic hasn't beat with his passing. He hasn't beat with his passing. But when it comes to how he affects the game defensively and how he can change shots, and then what he does offensively, I think the premium is just too great. Because even when Nikola Jokic is passing, it's still offense. Victor he'll be the most impactful player in basketball. So if he's not the best player, he's going to be a top 3 player. I mean, because the best players right now are, no particular order, Nikola Jokic, SGA, Giannis, Luka, and I can think of somebody else. But at the end of the year, it's going to be this dude. And I think we have a shot at witnessing a guy win a Defensive Player of the Year and an MVP in the same year. It's going to happen at this rate. And I'm all for it. My God. These are my thoughts. Whatever you guys think, leave your thoughts in the comments, and we catch you guys on the next show. Peace.